Alrighty, good morning, happy New Year's Eve, everybody. Apologies for coming in a little bit late here. Looks like we've got a pretty friendly seed starting out here. phatscott and Akaelyne. Now I believe this is already match 2 of their series. I'm gonna go ahead and give phatscott a win here in the columns. Akaelyne looking for a win here to stay alive. If Akaelyne is able to win, we will have a match 3 immediately following this up. Otherwise, we are one and done this morning. And let's see. So Idle got the settings for this race in chat at the start of the race. Thank you. So we are, as we've seen, full area, full countdown. I have not been tracking area connections so far, so I'm going to be a little bit lost, but is how it is sometimes. And yeah, pretty friendly start. Both suits early. Those are always interesting seeds when it comes down to when do you start skipping checks, cutting corners, when do you call yourself in go mode and just kind of YOLO to the end, just looking for items that might save you time or give you more comfort. Not a whole lot of E we found so far. In fact, no E. 11 minutes in here. Luckily with both suits, we've got pretty good damage resistance. But I'm sure both runners would be happy to find a little bit of extra health here. It looked good on phatscott's side. Maybe it was a little too far away from the wall. It looks like he got it that time. Nicely done. And finally attack here behind the wave gate. I can have a little bit of trouble with these wall jumps. Akaelyne showing her the way to the missile here. Seems a little more pleased about just a missile than I would be, but you know, whatever floats the Akaelyne's boats. We'd like to keep them happy. What do we got here at early Spospo? Vanilla missiles. Apologize, but I couldn't tell you that. Not be there. I will be trying to catch up on these area connections. Let me actually pull up a map tracker so I can keep track. But I was trying to sort some of these cropping and volume issues. I unfortunately was not paying right early area transitions we've seen. Hurry into West Moat. G4 to Greenbridge Shaft, thank you. So did neither runner actually check both of those West Criteria exits? I guess that kind of makes sense. You find Green Brinstar, it's a pretty good place to be, but might have been worth checking both of those entrances in case you. All right, so we find Croc here, or Upper Norfair Croc entrance, bottom of Green Brinstar. I missed where Green Hill Zone went, if we've seen that already. It looks like phatscott may be heading back to that. Akaelyne gets the super shots. We'll be able to pick up these pseudo vanilla first super missiles here. Green Hill Zone to Main Street, thank you. We got zero in Red Brinstar here. Find Lava Dive. Full area, we're probably looking for back of lower lower north here. I actually didn't catch the number on lower north there either. Man, we don't have a great item for worst room in the game right now. There is an off-the-wall spring ball jump you can do, but much better off, I think, just looking for the back of lower Norfair. Oh, I love Area Rando. I'm a big fan. Attack a wreck ship with one. Akaelyne getting the wave gate glitch here will be rewarded with a reserve tank. And we've got 3 more Red Brinstar connectors real quick here to check. Well, Akaelyne continues to clean up the bottom of Brinstar checks. We have got Crab Hole in the tube. Yeah, suits were relatively free. We had Varia at early supers. We had Gravity at Billy Mays. And there's our last major in-green Brinstar on Akaelyne's side. Oh, gravity jump. Barely not getting enough height there. phatscott side there. Should be able to do this, though. We'll take another attempt. That looks much better, yep. Nicely done. Ooh, we get some route divergence here. Akaelyne is interested in Upper Norfair. We have to Croc escape. This will be a bit of a difficult room with this item set. Oh, actually think you can do a spring double jump here without high jump. Maybe you can. Run-a-wreck ship. We don't have... Was this random boss? I posted the thing earlier. Vanilla boss. Okay, so Phantoon is not going to be a problem with this item set. We are lacking Ridley ammo at the moment, but without random bosses, we know this is a safe play. Ship 1 is a bit of a tough sell for me, I think, in full countdown here with having both suits already. Wouldn't surprise me too much if phatscott just gets this boss kill and then leaves. Now, we are counting on our boy Phantoon for a PB drop to leave. I think that's very likely, but it would be a little unfortunate if we didn't get one for some reason. Yeah, I mean, there still are definitely some majors that would be pretty nice to find. We don't have any great movement items yet. We still need either charge or a decent chunk more ammo. That was an excellent Phantoon fight. Is that a 2-round? Alright, we do get a couple PBs, so we are free to go. Akaelyne working on Bubble Mountain here. We do have ice at least. Make this room a bit easier to traverse. And gets up. Nicely done. Another super pack. Not a terrible find here. We've got our Ridley ammo at the very least. So that puts off ammo concerns at least until Mother Brain. It's heading through Sponge Bath here. Maybe just looking to take the back entrance back into Red Prince Star? Or is this just to play direct ship E-Tank? Yeah, but I'd be feeling pretty comfortable with this ammo cut, honestly, at this point. Like, we've only killed one boss. There's still going to be a decent number of on-path miners. So I'd be feeling pretty confident about getting up to Mother Brain ammo just by prioritizing bosses. It's really just, is there something that's going to speed up, you know, your Lower Norfair, your Meridia plays. High jump boots can save time, you know, little bits of time in every room, and can really start to add up over the course of a race. Same with Speed Booster. Akaelyne has not been able to track down any of these majors in Upper Norfair yet. I think it's just checked speed and heading for Norfair Reserve now. Trying to use these waivers here, who are not quite cooperating. Yep, phatscott bailing on wrecked ship. I think that play makes a lot of sense to me. Did grab that E-Tank out of the vanilla location, but otherwise we are heading back to Red Prince Star. Heads up play there, farming up some PBs from the crabs. Guaranteed drops. Back in Red Tower. Heading up. Heading up. Is this a lava dive play? That would be spicy. Reserve tank in Norfair Reserve. Not quite in the right location, though. And nope, we're heading back to Green Brinstar. Okay, so we're heading to Upper Norfair then. We'll be following Akaelyne's footsteps here, although curious to see how much of Upper Norfair he checks. There are some decently dense miners to pick, or decently dense locations to look for, at least grab some miners while potentially getting a major. You know, stuff like high jump boots, I think, is still a good check here. Norfair Reserve's not bad either, although still no majors. Perhaps they are in the business center side here. phatscott also going this way. Can you do this room? Oh, maybe just doing a visual check on the item here. Just a missile, a croc escape. And Akaelyne, hopefully for the last time, needing to climb Bulb Mountain here. Now we'll probably heading towards the wave beam room. See if she can get these waivers to cooperate one last time. Doesn't quite get the jump there. Alright, we're gonna see this chronic boost connector here. Another West Meridia transition. Yeah, it's certainly like Boa Mountain is a possible start we've seen a number of times in this tournament, and this area is pretty difficult when you don't have any movement items and aren't used to the strats. Get a remembered highway play here, back up to Bulb Mountain on phatscott's side. See how many of these checks he does, or if he's just on a mapping spree here. There's our moat from Double Chamber. Ooh, high jump, that's an excellent find. Unfortunate for Akaelyne, she's been in Upper Norfair way longer, and phatscott is actually first to one of these majors. Sometimes that is how rando be, though. But luckily, she is not far behind at all. We'll pick up these high jump boots. Fortunately, is down a Phantoon fight. Yeah, pretty free seed. Gravity, so we had a sort of French vanilla ship start. Found Gravity and Billy Mays. Found Varia at early supers. And from there, it's yeah, just kind of go beat the game. Sort of a lack of movement items. We just now found high jump at wave. And we're still, yeah, a little bit short on ammo and or charge for our final bosses. But with 3 bosses left, again, we still have plenty of on-path miners. Especially if phatscott does something like a Norfair Reserve into high jump boots area. That's going to be a lot of miners. And you never know, maybe you run into charge. Sorry, we have not found the second major here in Upper Norfair. I'm going to go for this blue gate glitch here. Try to head back, I guess, back to the croc connector. I don't think we can do too much else this way, but head back to Green Brinstar. watch our health. We do have at least a refill as soon as we get out of this room. Oh, it gets through. And this second reserve tank there on phatscott side. Oh, that's right. Now we have high jump, so we can spring ball jump up here. We're not going for it though, unfortunately. Sure. So, I mean, our goal for this rando is to defeat all of the G4 bosses. So, Kraid, Phantoon, Dragon, and Ridley, which will open up the elevator Turian where we can beat final bosses and escape. In these settings, we are playing with full countdown, which means major and minor items are all shuffled together. However, there is a little number up there in the top left corner. You see on phatscott side, it says up north, which is upper Norfair 01, which means there is one major left somewhere in this region. So this helps guide you a little bit when you're routing to know if there are any major upgrades still floating around that you haven't found. This particular seed also has area rando, so certain certain transitions have been randomized. So you'll see on Akaelyne's side there, we just found the entrance to Lower Norfair at the top of Red Brinstar, which is a little bit different. She is not interested in that right now. Does have... With high jump, it's a little more reasonable to make that play, but again, probably better to just look for the back of escape. There are a number of... And yes, yeah, there is logic for how the items are placed, including multiple difficulty levels that you can set. In this tournament, runners have chosen different levels at different times. So some seeds will have higher expectations than others in terms of the non-vanilla threats and tricks and techniques to pull off. How much business center are we going to check here? I'm going to head down to high jump area. Makes sense to me. Super good. We are starting to get pretty dang close to ammo go mode here. 55 is enough to do it without resetting, or without refilling. And there's our second major. Yeah, I don't know how to fix that. Not sure how to reset that to default, so that's what we got. Yeah, for those not aware, phatscott is a sentient Super Metroid AI. We find East Meridia, 3 majors here. But more importantly, a boss we have not killed yet. Run Highway, not exactly the entrance we would prefer, but we will take it. That actually would be pretty sick. English Narwhal. Going on her Red Brinstar mapping tour here. Lots of connectors here. Good to get the lay of the land. We find Croc. Croc with 1. I personally wouldn't be too interested in this. In Area Rando, we can just leave once we see the number here, but Akaelyne's gonna go for it. At least check what's behind Croc, although we don't have a ton of health. Gravity of Aria makes it somewhat reasonable to get across the acid here, but we do gotta be a little careful with our health here. Okay, that's much less damage than I was even thinking. Okay, yeah, that's definitely reasonable with both suits. Alright, phatscott finally made it back to Aqueduct. Probably not going to really do much. 3 mages is kind of annoying, because a lot of these items are out of the way. Besides, we get Batoon, we get Precious E-Tank, or Precious Missiles, we get Dragon. But everything else is a little bit annoying. Go for it. Ice Clip here, gets it very quickly. And plenty of ammo for both Batoon and Dragon here. High jump helps, but Akaelyne's going to need to either do a spring ball jump or get a good freezing of an enemy here. Oh, never mind. You can just make it from the platform. What am I talking about? Nicely done there. Alright, 55-50. We are awfully close to ammo mode. In fact, I mean, we're there if we're willing to take it slow. But we prefer to find at least one more super pack. Not have to take a refill. I missed the transition to I apologize, Storm. E-Tank finally. Yeah, this might be part of the reason, at least certainly on Akaelyne's side, avoiding lower Norfair with only 1 E-Tank. Alright, hopefully our Major's not an Indiana Jones. That won't be accessible here for Akaelyne, but we do have the grapple check still. I don't think she's gone to the Sine Wave room either yet. Ooh, Charge Beam. Nice quick grapple kill there for phatscott. We've got a second G4 boss down. And just a missile behind it. Alright, so luckily we don't gotta worry about Indiana Jones. And a quick gravity jump to get out of Dragon's room here. I guess we could take a peek at where Aqueduct goes. We still haven't found Kraid's lair yet. Starting to run out of connectors that could go to that. I don't entirely trust my map, but we have not seen back of Lower Norfair. That would be a pretty annoying spot for it. That would force us to do that lava dive. And run all the way through and back. I don't think have we seen crab shaft at the top of... Yeah, I think we must have. In West Meridia. I think we've seen all the West Meridia connectors. Is phatscott heading back to Forgotten Highway rather than checking Aqueduct? I'm a little curious, unless we have seen Aqueduct and I just missed it. I think you would want to see where that area went. Is this maybe still just on the hunt for these majors here? We do have 3 still left in East Meridia. Not a ton of checks that we haven't seen yet. We got the Sand Pits, we got Aqueduct, Plasma Shack Tool. Is this one? No, but that is our Go Mode ammo count. There's one pirate left here. Alright. You're free to leave. We're probably going to head here to take down Fantoon on her side. Yeah, we're heading back out Forgotten Highway. Charge Beam was at Grapple. Phatscott has not found the crack connector and probably won't bother checking it when he does. Okay, now we are heading back to Aqueduct. Plasma was kind of a long check. I'm wondering what majors Phatscott's really looking for here. That would save that much time. It was a decent investment to get up there without a guaranteed return. See if it goes for a snail clip here. Looks like it. We can clip through these blocks here. If we position a snail properly, that looks a little low. And by a little, I mean quite a bit low. A little bit higher. That looks maybe too high, but close. There we go, nicely done. Are these majors? Just all chill in the sand pits? That's kind of annoying. Yeah, I mean, at this point, it's more and more likely that any given check you do is a major, so don't blame me just committing to kind of both sand pits at this point. Probably at least one major in each. And down goes Fantoon on Akaelyne's side there. And we'll see if we get another loop around. Again, probably at this point. At least one major is guaranteed in that sandpit, unless I've forgotten to check in East Meridia. Check tool could be holding on to the last one, so it's not guaranteed that they're both down here. Not? Okay. Done with sandpits, I guess. Oh, there's warehouse. Okay. Maybe that'll be... Actually, that kind of works well. Now that's a good excuse to check the other sandpit on the way out of East Meridia if you are still really looking for those majors. And then we just gotta get ourselves into Lower North here. So at this point we know back of LN is... Well, we know, neither runner knows, because phatscott hasn't found Croc and Akaelyne hasn't found Warehouse. But we know that back of Lower Norfair is accessible somewhere. Let's see if we get a quick kill here. We do indeed. Nicely done. Spazer was our wreck ship major. Yeah, but not the worst upgrade to find, but not really probably what Akaelyne was looking for there. And yeah, we are going to see this left sandpit here. At least one major, if we're lucky, both. Otherwise, Shack Tool is holding that on us. Is this even full countdown? There's our wave beam. Test beam. Alright, so we gotta head back up to Forgotten Highway here. Because phatscott actually... Shack Tool is a guaranteed major. It does not seem worth checking to me, but... we're looping around? phatscott was maybe taking the tunnel here. So it looks like phatscott's gonna head up through Drag, or up through Batwoon, and then around. Oop. Nope. Akaelyne off to Lava Dive, though. So Akaelyne may be the first one into LN here. Yeah, a little surprised by that as well. I think this is substantially slower than, especially after checking Sandpit. Ooh, not a LN play yet from Akaelyne. He is heading back to Creek. Nope. Oop. Akaelyne probably looking at the map, trying to figure out where she wants to go next. This will take us back up to the G4 connector in Criteria. So what connectors have we not seen from Fat side? Oof. Yapping Maws, being rude. At least they did not put us out of bounds. Alright, get through this time. Oh wow, so we had really early business center access. I think neither runner actually just neither runner checked that connector early. I'm gonna head down here. Forgot what major this was. Oh yeah, we've got grapple here at high jump. Okay, so I believe at this point meme route has to be. Yeah, back of the line. So looks like phatscott25's heading that way. That routes pretty nicely. Our Turing connector is here in criteria as well, so phatscott will just have to head in and out of the back of Lower Norfair, then re-climb back up from meme route, head to the pre-mode connector, and that will be the seed. Akaelyne, on the other hand, will still also need to make this Meridia play, where she'll find both Dragon and Kraid. And she is starting it now. Good to commit to this here. We were not going to find Aqueduct. Sometimes it can be nice hoping that you'll find the Aqueduct connector to save a little time on this commute here, but in this case that was not going to be possible. And indeed, back of LN. Oh, hello, Speed Booster. Maybe one of those things phatscott spent some time trying to track down in East Meridian. Maybe a little annoyed to find it now. Chilling on path, but better late than never, I suppose. Yeah, it might be a good question for the interview. What kind of was going through the mind during the East Meridian routing? I think I would have been relatively comfortable with that item set and just kind of blasted through even with a East Meridian 3. I mean, there were definitely items that saved time. It was a little unfortunate that all those mages were pretty much last locationed, and that Shack Tool had one. Kind of rude. Nice vanilla PBs of shame. Yeah, Akaelyne finding warehouse. Great, we'll get one more chance to go dancing tonight. Akaelyne a little bit behind on the super count. Does have a slightly better missile count though. Does have charge to make up the difference, but she does have ammo for the Mother Brain fight as well. Aka's not killed Dragon yet. Just check this connector on the first entry to Aqueduct. We'll have to make the Dragon play after this. Well, we have our final G4 boss on phatscott side. Our friend Ridley. Getting the turnaround manipulation there, and can unload a ton of supers here. Nice double pogo pattern. Oh, does get grabbed, unfortunately, but we have done some pretty serious damage, and in fact, it is already dead. It was a very quick fight. Not gonna bother checking what's behind Ridley here. So that is our G4 down for phatscott. Yeah, it really was a great Ridley fight. And Kraid did get a brief moment to go dancing, but has been taken down on Akaelyne's side. Ooh, nice speedball there in Wasteland to escape. Yeah, we are on the home stretch here for phatscott. Akaelyne is going to make her way out of Warehouse and head back up to Dragon. .30 tank, really not a terrible find here. Especially with two kind of endgame regions of the game left to us to traverse. Also a bit more safety for the Mother Brain fight, eventually. Another speedball here. Oh, almost gets it. We'll set up for it again. But we'll just revert to using bombs. See this ice clip on Akaelyne's side here. Looked like it was positioned right. Just gotta get the nicely done. And with this being area rando, we will get a full refill when taking the elevator, so no need for a ship refill, even though we will be walking right on by it. Nice parlor climb there. There's those 60th supers for Akaelyne. Do a little bit of farming here. We have a lot of ammo, but perhaps this is for the eventual Ridley fight. Faster to farm here than the room before Ridley. Oh yeah, we're right, we started in Turian. What is that save station doing there? But yeah, that is an artifact of the Turian start. Nice Mountain Dew here in Turian. Courtesy of our palette shuffle. We do like our Choozo artifacts. See if phatscott goes for a baby skip here. He's not damaging down. Leads me to think that this may be an attempt here. Do at least have wave to clear the debris. Far so good. Nice. No refilling today. Akaelyne did not actually grab that grapple out of high jump area, so we'll have to do an ammo fight here on Dragon. Ooh, unfortunately gets tagged just at the last second before the power bomb can clear out the goop. Dragon flies off. But only a couple soups, so pretty quickly can get back. phatscott is going to take a safety save. Not a bad plan with only a couple E-tanks of safety. Getting a double or a triple catch-up hit would be pretty troublesome here. Go for a nice sub-skip. And gets it. Go for the gravity jump as well to escape Dragon. Gets it. First try as well. That's 58 supers, not 50, right? $50 is not enough. Okay, 58. One miss, not a problem though. We have plenty of spare ammo. Eight? Oh no, I thought there were 80 items here. I still stand by the notion that Turian should have a 0-1. Hyper Beam does show up on your menu. Clearly is a major item. Yeah, very clean Mother Ring 2 fight. And Akaelyne is not interested in these three majors. We'll make up a little bit of time. Just needs to make the same meme route into LN play. Could head into Lava Dive, but at this point I'm pretty sure she's mapped out every other connector, so should know to be able to do the same route that phatscott took here towards the end. Pretty good pattern here, or pretty good rhythm here, I guess, on phatscott's side. 4 shots per jump. Almost all of them connecting, and that is pretty quick. M Mother Brain 3. Now we do have a vanilla escape. No shenanigans here. Just gonna make our way out of here. Do have speed to speed up the escape here. Oh, don't worry. I'm sure there will be some crazy folks with their random escapes in the future in the rest of this tournament. Behemoth Spark there. And yeah, Akaelyne is making the correct running play here. We'll find the back lower Norfair. Just needs to kill Ridley, get back out. But yeah, get your GGs in chat for phatscott, who takes this series 2-0, will advance in the tournament. Akaelyne, unfortunately, will be eliminated, but well done. Glad she was able to participate in the tournament. Let's see who will be next on the docket for phatscott. phatscott will be playing Chrono. Should be some good matchups in the coming weeks here. We will extend a interview invite to phatscott, see if they're able to join us. Let me double check Akaelyne's sound again. I didn't hear anything coming through earlier. Yeah, I don't hear any sound on Akaelyne's side, so I think we will yeah, absolutely. Happy to keep the stream running as Akaelyne finishes up here. Shouldn't be too long. Curious to find out what check tool actually had for us. Plasma or space jump, I think, are the two options. I don't know where the last major we never found was. Did we clear out up lower Norfair? Maybe we didn't. Maybe there's something in the GT area. Plasma beam at Spring Ball. Oh, spaceship was just behind Ridley. Not that it really would have saved us much time with the little amount of the game that we had left. That's right, phatscott did not check behind Ridley after that fight. See how Ridley goes on Akaelyne's side. Plenty of supers, decent health, and then high jump screw attack definitely helps at avoiding damage here too. Not going for the pogo manips, but shouldn't be necessary to get through this. And we're joined by Fat Scott. Welcome in, GG's.
GG, hi.
Hello. Well, relatively friendly start with the two suits showing up early. What did you think of that seed?
It was pretty. Yeah, that start was definitely pretty generous. And it also opened up the seed in a lot of ways, which sometimes sucks because what ends up happening, especially in this seed, I feel like, is you really don't know where to go because like when you get both suits, it's kind of like you really don't need too much more like ice or speed or whatever else, and maybe like 15 power bombs if you don't find ice in order to beat the game. But at the same time, you don't want to only beat the game with that because it's really slow too. So it's just kind of like it kind of becomes a way like a weighing of how much you want to check and how much you want to just go. And in this seed, I definitely spent a lot more time checking than going, especially in East Meridia. That was probably like the worst part, I think, for me this seed, as I spent way too much time in East Meridia when I probably should have just gunned it. And I also got confused on the routing, and the seed really wasn't too bad, I don't think, but it was kind of like the way like the bosses and exits kind of worked out was a little strange to me, but I guess it worked out in the end.
No, I thought your routing made sense in terms of kind of running through the area transitions. Yeah, I was a little surprised by the thoroughness in East Meridia, but at the same time, it's a little bit understandable. Like when you don't find anything on path and there's 3, you know that like almost everything else left is a major, and it was just kind of unfortunate that like, they were last locations and not really the ones you were looking for.
Yeah, that kind of sucked. When I saw that there was 3, I was kind of thinking that there might be something pretty good. But it's a good thing I found Wave because well, if I had found Speed either way, I would have been able to do Speed Z skip. But finding Wave, normally I don't turn off Screw Attack for Z skip, but because I knew that I was gonna have to kill Mother Brain with ammo, I wanted to save as much ammo as I could. So I turned off Screw Attack specifically to do that there. Even though I know that the other method's faster, that I ended up just like trying to be really careful and Torian about not wasting ammo, which I think kind of messed me up a bit, but it worked out in the end as well. So
yep, the save there at the end was prudent as well. Didn't have a ton of health to spare going into that fight, and that was really kind of the only loss condition for you here. Having a decent lead here in Akaelyne, but she is making her way out of LN. Does have all the G4 bosses down, so be entering terrain before too long. Yeah, looks like with that you are advancing. You'll be facing Chrono in the next round of the tournament. How are you feeling about that matchup coming up?
I think that'd be a good matchup.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think I've raced against Chrono before, I feel like. Yeah, that could be a good matchup. But yeah, GG. I think I'm probably gonna leave call or like the comms early. Thank you for commentating. I didn't even realize we had one until now, so I'll make sure to watch back. And thanks for tracking. And this is a fun race.
Yeah, GG's.
GG.
Thanks for the interview. All right, so yeah, Akaelyne just needs to head back up to Moat. Oh yeah, and Storm getting our commands in Twitch chat there. Do be sure to give Fat Scott a follow. Put on a nice race for us today on this New Year's Eve. And of course, a follow to Akaelyne as well, who is persevering. Gonna finish this race out. Just the final boss gauntlet remaining. Look at the schedule real quick here, see what we have in terms of upcoming races. Oh, we have some races starting up like really soon. Like in 5 minutes on this channel. I didn't realize that was happening. Did that like just get scheduled? But yeah, stay tuned. Because yeah, on this channel we do have another matchup coming up. We have Sunwoo Farmer versus Nobody Nada. Should be another good one. So Akaelyne did take the ship refill there. Perhaps not aware of the automatic refill you get on Turian, or maybe just wanting a safety save pre-Turian. But we do have Ice Beam. Makes these Metroid rooms a lot faster. Three down, one to go. Ooh, unfortunately gets grabbed there while trying to stack up the Metroids. Oh, and yeah, did not find the bomb, so 3 power bombs will get her out of this predicament. Is going to damage down here. Now, one thing you can do if you want to damage down is Screw Attack actually resets your iframes when you break spin. So if you've got Screw Attack equipped, you can do a bunch of quick little spin jumps, break spin, and damage yourself down pretty quickly if you're looking to minimize the amount of time Baby has to spend draining you. Baby skip, yep. Pretty good ammo here. And of course, we do have the charge beam as the backup. Yeah, waveless baby skip is really something. Not that I can do any of the setups anyways, but I know from listening to others, I just like seeing it takes so many shots to clear out all that debris while you're still needing to dodge the baby. Just gonna use ammo on the Zebs here. So we'll add a little bit. We will need to spend some charge shots now for the Mother Brain fight. Too many though. Looks like we only probably need a few supers for this, and then we're still relatively close to 60 remaining for the fight. Fortunately, it looked like a few of those missiles tinked off the glass during Mother Brain 1, so Yeah, 10 super short. I am not an expert in charge beam values, so I have no idea how many shots that is. Do have to be a little bit cautious with our health. I think she's got 2 reserves that are full. So, does have some amount of leeway here, but not a huge amount. Akaelyne switching to supers. May have been counting her shots there. Alternatively, we see a lot of runners start off with supers, fire down to 15, which is the number you need to get through the catch-up phase, and then use charge beam until we start seeing the catch-up coming up. But yeah, gets through the fight. Nicely done, Akaelyne. 17 shots. Okay, that really wasn't that bad. Yeah, just a Mother Brain 3 fight and a nice vanilla escape. And that will be the seed wrapped up on both sides. Alright, Hyper Beam, let it rip. You know, after all this time, I don't even know how many shots this is. They got this fight. I was gonna say how many shots, but I don't know. Some number of shots until it turns red. Oh, you know, that does sound right? Because it's got the same health, but you deal 1,000 damage a shot. Yeah, 30 makes sense. And with speed, can take the shortcut here. 36. Maybe, oh, it's got different health than Mother Brain 2. Yeah, I don't know why I thought Mother Brain had 30k health. Just like a round number for some reason. But yeah, no, 18k is correct. Anyways, we are re-entering Parlor for the last time. Just moments away. There we go. Get your GGs in chat for Akaelyne. Finishes with a 123.49. And we'll see if she's wanting to join us for a quick interview. Okay, Akaelyne is declining the interview. Do hope you feel better. But yeah, hope you enjoyed your time in the tournament. Sorry it has to come to an end today, but I think you played really well throughout, so hopefully we will see you in future tournaments. But yeah, GG's again to Fat Scott. Congratulations on advancing. Be sure to give both of these runners a follow. Follow our tracker here, Storm D, pressing all the buttons, helping me in chat remember all these area connectors. And if you'd like, you can give me a follow at Baja Blood as well. But I think we are going to clear out of here and make room for the next race, which will be starting in probably just a few minutes. So with that, we will see you momentarily for the next mission. Take care, everybody.